All right, it's Thursday morning. Pal speaks. I think like right now. Um, so we'll see if there's any good setups today, but it might be a weird price action. Right now we're sort of in this imbalanced price range. Um, so what I really think is going to happen is on NQ, we're definitely in a bullish uptrend. I expect price to come up to these highs all the way up here eventually. This is the 4 hour time frame though. So this wouldn't happen today necessarily. But eventually I expect those to get swept. If we go down to the 15 minute. If we go down to the 15 minute, we have a couple areas of liquidity. We've got this. We've got this. And we've got this pretty much. And that's technically that's about it for sell side. We don't really have much to go off of as far as buy side. We just have this big imbalanced price range. There's a bunch of imbalances in this uptrend, but I think this is a breakaway gap. Let's look at ES. Same sort of thing in ES. Let's go on the 4 hour. Although at ES we're at all-time highs. I would probably just mark out some areas of liquidity here. We've got this. We got this hourly low. And that. That's about. We have equal lows right here. It's like, okay. It's kind of our sell side that we're working with. If we drop down to the 1 minute now, it looks like we're getting sort of a retrace to probably this imbalance or these lows. But yeah, we're in a clear uptrend. I would want to see. I'd want to see a small liquidity sweep, and then just keep going higher. So I'll be looking for longs. Not to say I won't take a short if we get a good setup. Wow, these are terrible. But yeah, we'll wait for market open to 5 minutes, and we'll see what we get. So currently, ES swept all the sell side liquidity I wanted to see get swept, and it's tapping into this 1 hour imbalance, which I wanted to see happen before we go higher. So I'd like to see some sort of reversal within this hourly imbalance, and then we could wait for a retrace, and then maybe fair value gap to enter. On NQ, we're kind of lagging behind. We are now into the hourly imbalance though, and sell side got swept. So I'm thinking we might see some good setup. So on NQ, we just inverse this bearish fair value gap. I'm not going to enter here because I've gotten stopped out in the past entering off this first confluence. But what could happen here and what might is we retrace this and then we go all the way up and take these highs. So I'll just call that out, but I'm not going to trade it. But what I want to see happen instead is we go all the way through this bearish fair value gap, or this inverse fair value gap, all the way back down to where I would have got stopped out. In the process, creating another bearish fair value gap that we inverse again, look for a big 5-minute retrace, and we target these highs. So I'd look for something that's like kind of down in this range. Same thing happened yesterday. Looks like that's what's happening on ES. I want to see that. I want to see this come down below these lows, and I want to get a good rejection, and then that would be my kind of my bias to enter. That's a great rejection there. Or it's not yet. It's not closed. So I want to see this take a lower low. Equal lows is okay, but lower low would be nice. They both made equal lows. NQ and ES, except now NQ just made a lower low, which is good. I'd want to see this get inversed. And then a big retrace onto that. I'm going to move this imbalance out of the way. Same thing on ES. We can get a good rejection, inverse this, and then we'll retest it. That's where I would look for longs. Why do my drawings keep disappearing? Trading views being so weird, I know. Yep, now it just appeared suddenly. So like what I would have done in the past is I would have seen this inverse fair value gap. I would have entered thinking to go long straight off that, and just for it to go lower, stop me out, and then the real move hadn't even happened yet. So right now we're just waiting to inverse this. And then I'm interested in a trade because we're getting pretty good rejection off this zone. My drawings keep disappearing. We haven't broke structure yet. We're still going down, going further down into this imbalance. I'm happy I haven't traded yet. Normally I would have probably taken a trade and got stopped out. Yeah, we still haven't broken structure on either index. Don't know why the drawings keep disappearing. It's actually getting annoying. So price action is pretty bad today because of we had Powell speaking. Um, we're literally just consolidating in this hourly imbalance. And if we leave this, it's going to be something with no confluence, no setup. It's just going to start going. So I'm not gonna trade this, and I'm just gonna come look at this later and see what we got. But I don't think anything's gonna happen. But if I do take a trade, I will cover that later. All right, so I ended up taking no trades today. I'm really happy about. There wasn't throughout the day where there wasn't any price action that I would have seen to take that goes with my strategy. So I'm glad I didn't, because if I did, I probably would have, took something random like this, for example, and then like got stopped out. Like say I took this right here. Say I took something random like this. Say I took that. Would have got stopped out. So that I'm just glad I didn't take anything, and see if I trade tomorrow. I may not be able to take a trade tomorrow. I may be busy, but yeah, I've learned some stuff today, and just get to whatever's next.